Okay, the stuff I went through to record this video. So this is an update video on my previous video with regards to EG nodes. Some of the things in the video I forgot, and some things that worked, but for some reason when I was recording the video, I couldn't get it to work. But I learned and figured it out. So the first thing I'm going to say is moving the nodes. Yes, it is possible. It is a long hold on, let me turn the mouse on this guy right here. So if you long hold, you'll see the red light. Now if you move it this way, you'll see it drops. Want to move it back, hold it, long hold it. But remember, it's got, wherever that red light lands is where it's going to fit it in between. So there you go. So that's possible. I mentioned this one thing in the video, but I want to kind of mention again. Toggling this thing on and off is better to do it on the lower half. The upper half of it triggers it and it times it to come into the sequence once you hit play. So just turn it on with the lower portion. Okay. I kind of mentioned this, but I didn't mention it the way I wanted to, so I'm going to just do it one more time. The bars, you need to select the bars on how many you want to use. And then I suggest when you do this, unless you're trying to have everything perfectly on the grid, that you turn the snap off. So click on it. This little dash means it's off. Okay. I kind of wouldn't mind if this said off, but whatever. I mean, it's the same here. It's a dash between to let you know you're at the 0 spot. All right. So that's that portion. The other thing is this guy up here. It kind of annoys me that it's right here because when I want to swipe down, I keep hitting it 100 times. But this is to record, like a live recording of what you're doing, right? So if you press this button, then you can start recording your track live. And this, of course, you know, is the metronome on and off. All right. I talked about everything else. I think that was all of the things that I wanted to do. Oh, tap tempo. Yes. Should have wrote these things down, right? Okay, tap tempo. If you go in here and you click 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's supposed to tap the tempo. I'm going to do it with my hand. There you go. So the mouse doesn't work for tapping the tempo. My beat's actually at 76, so I'm going to put this back where it was. But just so you know, it does work with your hand at least. You can tap the tempo in and get your tempo straight. Okay? So tap tempo is there. You can move the things by holding like so, and then drag it in front of wherever you want to go or behind whatever you want to go. That's the two things I think I should have said that I didn't get to do. By the way, I'm going to use the mouse for this next portion right here. This is your undo. This is your redo. So it's there for you if you make a mistake. And I want to say this about EG nodes that I appreciate. Because a lot of times we'll just say, you know, we wish this was better. And that's true. Still do wish certain things were better on every app or DAW that you get into. But the MIDI editing is really nice. Look at this. And I'll be honest, as much as I love Drumbo, and I do love Drumbo, the MIDI editing in Drumbo is not nearly as good. So this is really nice. If you do want to use MIDI, I mean, this is really good. And by the way, something else that I didn't mention that you could do in here, you can use, I'm going to do this real quick. This is just my microphone on this one. I'm going to put a MIDI track in. You can use EG nodes in here and have it control a track, right? So you'll see you even have the song mode. You're missing one, which is the MIDI effects, because it's obviously in the MIDI effects. But you can use these inside of AUM, which will help to make AUM more DAW-like for you. So this is really good. If you're used to AUM, don't feel like just because you buy EG nodes that you got to work strictly in EG nodes. You could actually do it in here. And you got the song mode, which allows you to sequence the parts within AUM. So it's worth the buy. I can't remember the price, and prices change, so I'm not even going to go into that. But I think I paid like $15 for it. So that's a pretty good deal for what it can do. And I'm sure that it's going to get more things down the road. So don't forget that you can use it in AUM if you decide that's what you want to do. All right. So that's it for this video. I got some work to do, and I'm out.